is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to y'all with a quick video. I wanted to let you guys know I got some new merchandise available, not just t-shirt anymore. I got different type of t-shirt, different type of shirts and logos that you can purchase on my spread shirt, and also hoodies now. We have expanded and added more to the channel and more merchandise for the brand. Thanks for supporting. It will be in the description and the links will be in the comment section below. Thanks for helping me and supporting the movement. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis. I'm going to check out the video. What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to y'all with a quick video. We're going to talk about Vince Carter signing back with the Atlanta Hawks for his last year. This is going to be his retirement year. He showed last year that he can still play. He can still compete on the highest level of basketball, which is the NBA. Came off the bench and started some games last year. Still was able to put up some quality points. He actually started 9 games last year and played 76 of them. He gave you 41% from the field with 6.2 shot attempts, 38% from 3, which is amazing considering that he shot 37% from 3 in his entire career. So he was able to still prolong his career with his ability to still shoot the ball a little bit. 71% from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, and 7 points. Vince Carter has really been amazing since he's been getting older, accepting a smaller role, willing to do what it takes for the team, being a mentor, being a guy that has been one of the most iconic players of the 2000s because of his ability to dunk, put on a show, and he had a couple clutch performances. I did think that some people was like, he should try to go to Toronto and end his career in Toronto where he started. And, you know, it would be kind of crazy to see Vince Carter through all the heartbreak and the pain and his ability to give up on the give up on the Raptors. I thought that it would have been kind of funny if he did, you know, sign a 1-year deal like you've seen with Paul Pierce, like you've seen with Kevin Garnett and Allen Iverson, sign that deal and just go back to where you started from. And I'm surprised that he didn't want to have the opportunity to go back to Toronto, especially after they just won a championship. They're already happy and going crazy because they did something they have never done before. And Vince Carter built that fan base. He was a guy that put on such a show that everybody cared about the Raptors. Everybody wanted to see the Raptors because Vince Carter was just so great. And he was just so fun to watch. And he was always doing something that we never seen before, or it was just crazy to see. But I understand that this is a business. If they couldn't agree to terms and if they couldn't get on the same page, then he was going to have to make the best move for himself. I also was a little surprised that Vince Carter didn't try to go to a championship contender. Not saying that he didn't, but I'm surprised that he didn't try to at least try to go for a title in his last year because he is one of the players that never won a championship. And he still put up some solid numbers in the role that a lot of people thought that he wouldn't even really be able to hold up in, and he still was able to be pretty decent in that role. As the Hawks needed him, he was able to go out there and provide quality points, and he was able to go out there and compete, and he showed that he can still, his body holding up, and he can still go out there and dunk. He can still go out there and make a contribution. He might not be able to play 25 to 30 minutes anymore, and he may not be able to take over games consistently, and he may not even be able to play defense anymore. But Vince Carter showed that he still is an NBA player, and a lot of people forget how hard it is to make it to the NBA, how hard it is to stay in the NBA, especially because he played the whole season. And like he got picked up from a buyout, he played the whole season with the Atlanta Hawks, and that's very crazy considering how old he is and how much players have gave up or had no opportunity to stay in the NBA after a certain age. Usually after 36, 37, most players are usually done. Their body don't hold up, or they can't make a contribution defensively, or they can't even score the ball consistently or even at a decent rate. And Vince Carter has been able to find a way to keep his body right, keep his athleticism where it needs to be, and still give them quality three-point shooting on the corner and at the top of the key. So I'm enjoying the fact that Vince Carter is in the NBA and he's going to be here for another season. And I'm happy that he will be going to a team that showed a lot of appreciation. They was very grateful and excited to have him, and then they wanted to get him back for one more season. And now both this organization and the players and Vince Carter have all got on the same page at the end of the day, and that's why this contract got signed. I don't think Vince Carter going to make that big of a he ain't gonna play that big to me. He's just gonna be a player that if they need him, they're gonna use him. If not, he's gonna ride a lot of the bench because he is so old. But he still didn't take it for granted. He wanted to play one more season. He was able to make a roster, and even if he doesn't play that much, he can really help the young players mature. He can really help the young players with knowledge. He can really be a role model around them because he has become an all NBA player. He has become an all star, and he has dominated the league for a period of time. So you do have to give him credit on that, and you do have to give him credit as being one of the greatest Raptors ever and one of the most fun and most exciting players to ever play in the entire NBA. This man was compared to Michael Jordan when he first came in. That's how much people respected him. That's how much people liked him, and that's a credit you do have to give him to live up to the hype. Well, no one that has been compared to Michael Jordan, but Vince Carter has found a way to stay in their longevity, accept a role, and go out there and compete no matter what his role was. And he didn't whine, he didn't complain, he just went out there and did it. And that's something that you want to be remembered for. That's something that people want to give you credit for, and that's something that even his teammates love, and that's why he's back. Let me know what you guys think. Will this move matter? Do it don't matter? Do you want him to go to a title? Should he went back to the Raptors? Or do you think he's going to regret staying with the Atlanta Hawks? Or do you think it just don't matter? Just let him go out there, enjoy one more season, enjoy playing the game. And, you know, it seemed like he hasn't taken for granted being in the NBA because he came back, put in more work, and show that he can still contribute. And at the end of the day, I can't hate on him. Can't be mad at him. I got to give the man credit when it's due. He can play, and he's still showing that to this day. So let me know what you guys think about Vince Carter signing that one-year deal with the Atlanta Hawks. Check out my Facebook page, analysisplayground.com. Link in the description, comment section below. Check out my website, analysisplayground.com. Link in the description, comment section below. Thanks for everybody that likes on Facebook. Thanks for everybody that likes the videos. Thanks for everybody that comments. I like the activity that you guys have shown. I answered comments that make sense, if that makes sense. And also, at the end of the day, if you like this video, check out my older videos on my channel. I have many playlists. I break down rookies. I break down players. I break down summer league. I do cover the draft, and I got a mock draft up already. Not only that, I do podcasts, and I also talk about the game of basketball, whether it comes to summer league, free agency, trade deadline, buyouts, and also I cover top 10 discussions and stuff like that. So you like this type of video, you like the NBA, check out my older videos and my playlists. I enjoy making these videos. You guys enjoy watching.